Hey people, welcome to Brian's broadcast and to another fragrance review. I hope all of you are doing well. Today I'm going to talk about my first fragrance from the house of Dua. Yes guys, they are a company that mostly concentrates on their own original creations, and most of all, they make very good clones, dupes, or whatever you call it. They place it like inspired expression of some of the world's most renowned designer and other niche brands. So let's get talking guys. This particular fragrance that I'm about to talk with you about, I never found a review of this on YouTube, Google, or Fragrantica. I may be wrong, but particularly for YouTube, I never saw this. So this fragrance review is a first on YouTube on my channel. So guys, please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell icon, man. Smash it. You get all the updates from my channel. So let's not delay. Let's get down to the fragrance. This fragrance is called Oud and Minerals. This is an inspired expression of Tom Ford's Oud Mineral. That particular fragrance, if I can recall correctly, because I'm not that big of an expert in fragrances, I'm just an enthusiast, that particular fragrance has been discontinued. Some retailers or some discounter sites, they still hold it and prices are going up. So this particular one, I felt interested, and I did not have that much of money to spend. Let's go with this inspired expression from the house of Dua. Always heard good things. So I pulled the trigger, got the stuff, and here it is. A typical Dua package looks like this. Some Arabic stuff. It's on the side, it says Extrait de Parfum, and this is very high concentration oil in there. And this is only a 30 ml bottle. So that's the back. Not a very fancy one, looks fancy, but it's very, it's not too much. I would say it's a good thing. Sometimes you don't need a fantastic bottle. Maybe you're concerned about the juice only. In that case, this is what Dua is all about. It's got a small magnetic packaging right there, and this is how the bottle sits. They have a small company history right here. The bottle sits nicely in that notch. Very simplistic bottle. Look at this 30 ml bottle. Says Oud and Minerals, Extrait de Parfum. Name of the fragrance on the side also. And there's basically nothing on the bottom. It's a very, very basic bottle. It's just a plastic, looks like a crystal kind of cap, but it's a solid transparent acrylic, I guess, or maybe just a regular transparent plastic. The atomizer, I don't care really, because all I care about is the juice. Yes, sometimes the atomizer is really bad, but this one is not too bad. This one does the job. Now guys, the note breakdown, let me read it out to you first. This thing's got sea salt, sea note, agar wood, which is the oud, pink pepper, styrax, seaweed, balsam fir, pepper wood, and ambergris. Now this is sounds very complicated. They don't have it listed as top notes, base note, whatever, but I read these things only from the website. But let me tell you something. This fragrance, I personally believe, when I sprayed it on, it's magic. In one word, magic. It's just magic in a bottle. The opening, you get some of that small alcoholic blast. I mean, that's just for just a few seconds, maybe 5-10 seconds. Once the alcohol blast is gone, guys, this is so intoxicating. I really don't know. Tom Ford Oud Mineral users could explain it better. This is just so beautiful. And you see the sea salt, the sea notes, ambergris, they give you that beautiful modern approach of a beautiful salty kind of approach to a fragrance, giving you that feeling that you're by the ocean side. Salty air, I mean the essence that you get in the salty air, the salty saturated air near the sea beach, the seaside, big waves just hitting the rocks, and then, you know, you get a splash of it. It's so well done. And that pepper, the pink pepper and the pepper wood, it adds to that depth, that richness, that woody richness. It's awesome, guys. I just don't know, but when I sprayed it, you know, the how do I say this, the sea notes, the saltiness reminds me almost of none other than the Aqua Parfum, the original from Bulgari. This fragrance and this fragrance, I mean, this one kind of reminds me of this one, particularly in terms of the saltiness. And as it dries down, that balsam fir and the seaweed notes, they just match. I don't know, like seaweed, I have other fragrances, some other fragrances that have that seaweed note. You know, it adds to that saltiness, that green saltiness from the ocean. Magnificently done. And guys, talking about performance, this is another beast mode fragrance. I just applied one spray, the first spray that comes out of this fragrance, right here on the inside part of the elbow, right there, just one. I put it, waited for like 10-15 minutes indoors. I headed out. I said, like, let me take a walk. It was a nighttime walk, and it's pretty cloudy, humid day, pretty hot. There wasn't much air, but that one spray, the entire time I walked, imagine it's coming to my nose. It's wafting so beautifully, and it's not like, you know, it is a monstrously projecting kind of fragrance. I don't know, maybe the grammar is wrong here, but guys, this thing's got the power. And because it says extrait de parfum right here, concentration is so high, the pushing power is so high. Whew, I was just amazed. Never thought a fragrance could be that strong. Talking about longevity, that was just a projection, man. This thing's been projecting the entire night. Morning when I woke up, it's still projecting. I was like, what the hell is this thing? And when you spray this, the place where you spray it, the application point, it's just like a blotch of oil. It's so concentrated, and it just stays. The staying power is beyond your imagination. So I applied it like 6:30 in the evening. Next day, 9:30, I woke up. It's still projecting. I'm still catching the good, strong waft of it from my skin. And if you're talking about longevity, I tested it, went beyond 24 hours. But by the around 14 or 15 hour mark, it settled very close to the skin. But talking about 12 hours, solid, super solid projection and performance. And let me tell you, after taking that walk, I was just sitting there. Somebody was passing by, and the person stopped, and he came back and asked, brother, do you mind if I ask you like what you're wearing? Imagine this thing happening in an open space. I was just resting at a parking lot. I was just sitting down, you know, quietly enjoying the moment. Nobody around. And this person was also probably going for his evening walk. He just comes by and says, can I ask you what you're wearing? So I told him like it's a fragrance from the brand of Dua. And he said like, what is it? Like I could smell that thing. I got the waft of it. I was passing by and I was wondering like there's no aromatic tree or flower nearby in a parking lot. How's that I'm getting this particular smell? So you're the only person nearby, so I come and ask you and you're telling me that's a fragrance. And it's so strong, imagine guys, but let me tell you something, this is not overbearingly strong. It's not overwhelming, it's not overbearing. It's very smooth, well-rounded fragrance. Again, this is a unisex fragrance, but personally I have a feeling that of course ladies can rock it, but personally I have a feeling that this thing leans more towards the masculine side. Not all unisex fragrances are completely gender neutral. I mean, some of them lean a bit more towards the feminine side, some more towards the masculine side. This one, I personally feel it's a bit more masculine because of the presence of woody notes, the balsam fir and the pepper wood. It's more towards the masculine part. That was my personal experience, and just so you know, these fragrances, since they're custom made, like they are made in special batches and then packed, so after spraying a couple of times, you have to let it macerate, meaning leave the bottle in a dark, cool place, leave it there for like 2-3 weeks, and then use it. You will see the performance and the longevity and the sillage, everything changes. And this is true for this particular fragrance also. This is the first time I'm actually doing this process, the macerating process, like keeping this bottle after the first 6-7 times of usage. I've used it for a couple of days now, on and off. Never failed to give me compliments, never. Summertime is just rocking with this fragrance. I'm super and thoroughly impressed with the Dua brand. Beautiful house. I'm telling you, they've got a ton of fragrances, a lot of original creations, as well as dupes or inspired expressions, whatever they call it. Guys, if you're planning to get something that has a very good lasting power and something that has good sillage, very good longevity, solid performance and everything, check out this brand. This is not a sponsored video. I'm telling you my personal opinion because I purchased this fragrance. I was not sent a free bottle like some YouTubers get. I'm expressing my personal opinion on this. And this is the first time I saw this. I never found any review of this. The Oud Mineral, Tom Ford Oud Minerals inspired expression from the house of Dua. They call it Oud and Minerals. Guys, must check out this fragrance. If you're a Tom Ford Oud Mineral fan, please check this fragrance, check this house. I'm sure you will not be disappointed. So again, guys, thank you for staying on my channel. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell icon too. You get all the updates from my channel. I know it's a long video. I'm sorry for that, but I had to say these things. I don't see any other reviews of it on the channel, nowhere on YouTube. So I thought, let me put out my honest and personal experiences with this particular fragrance. Thank you so much for staying on my channel, guys. Means a lot. Take care. Peace out. All the best.